Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a mix-up of a tutorial and also a review of a brand as a whole. Now, if you watched my last video where I talked about my Just Okay products, I mentioned a little spill in there on how I had always admired Charlotte Tilbury as a brand and Charlotte as an artist. I love the way she talks, how everybody is just darling and everything is lovely and marvelous. I want to live in Charlotte's world where everybody is a darling and everything is just marvelous. I just love her videos. I think her artistry is amazing. And so I mentioned in that video that I had tried quite a few of Charlotte's products in the past and none of them worked out for me. As a matter of fact, a lot of them were just so underwhelming to me that I actually sent them back, and I do not do that a lot, but as we all know, her products are a little bit on the pricey side and I just was so disappointed, but I kept wanting to love her stuff, and so I placed one more order on Beautylish for some of her popular products, and I'm deciding to give them a go in this video, or I decided to give them a go in this video and film it for you guys, because a lot of you guys had the same experience as me, and then there were a lot of you guys who really loved her stuff. So this is my final attempt to see if Charlotte Tilbury products will work for me. I ordered quite a few of her really popular products that mostly everyone has good things to say about. So this is the look I'm going to take you through and show you the products, and also do a casual voiceover sitting right here, pretty laid back. I'm just gonna tell you my opinion on everything and what I thought. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting out with her Wonder Glow, which is called an Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. This is kind of like a hydrating slash luminizing primer in her line. She always applies this to her models after her magic cream, which I'm not even going to get into. I'm pretty sure I was allergic to that. The first time I ever ordered from her, I ordered her magic cream and my face did not react well to it, but I also got this Wonder Glow mini in that set that I ordered, and I've had this for probably over a year now, and this is the one product that I don't have anything really bad to say about. I think it's a little pricey for what it does. It really is just a luminizing base. If you don't like things that feel like lotion, you probably aren't going to like this. I don't really notice that my makeup looks extra glowy after, you know, using this, but it's a nice base if you do want a little bit of that extra luminescence. Is that even a word? What? If you want a little bit of an extra glow underneath your makeup, I will say that this does add a tiny bit. So this is a product that I was probably most excited to try, and it is her Light Wonder foundation. Now, I tried the Magic foundation, and if you saw my review of that, you will know that it was one of the most disappointing foundations that I think I've ever tried, because I watched her hype videos before it came out, and I watched her apply it to models, and it just looked amazing. And I don't know if it's like a filter system that they use on their cameras or what, but when I got that foundation in, I don't think I had ever seen anything look as bad on me. Maybe the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid, that one was pretty bad on my skin, but the Magic foundation, needless to say, did not work for me, and I just didn't think I'd ever be interested in trying her foundations again until one of my friends and bridesmaids, Cassie, she just loves the Light Wonder foundation. She kept saying, you need to try it, I think you'll really like it. And then a lot of people in my last video said that they really preferred Light Wonder over Magic foundation. So I ordered Light Wonder. I got it in the shade number 4. That's what I'm wearing right now, and it's kind of a perfect match for me. It's a good light medium shade. It has a nice neutral to yellow undertone to it, and right off the bat, this was a product that I could tell I liked. And you know when you get products in and you can just tell whether you're gonna hate them or whether you're really gonna like them. I kind of knew after applying this that I really liked it. And so this is a light medium coverage foundation, very dewy. So if you are oily combination, this probably wouldn't be the best option for you. You would have to set it quite a bit to get that dewiness to tone down. Also, if you have quite a bit of scarring or acne, or anything on your face that you want to cover, this is only going to be light medium coverage. I've seen where several people said that this offered no coverage for their skin. For me, I think it's like the perfect everyday coverage. I love the way it looks, but Obviously, the only thing that I have to really cover is freckles. I don't really break out a ton, and I love the formula of it personally, but again, that is for me and that is for my skin type. As far as longevity on this foundation goes, I would definitely give it a solid 8-hour wear before I start noticing, you know, some areas that may need to be touched up or some areas that are really dewy. One thing about this foundation I've noticed is the longer you wear it throughout the day, the more dewy and luminous your skin looks, which I prefer. I really like that. I don't mind a little bit of shine coming through. So overall, I like this. It is just so forgiving on your skin. It doesn't enhance fine lines. It doesn't enhance wrinkles. It doesn't settle anywhere. Obviously, I always have forehead lines. People love to point those out in my video. But that's me. They're there. They're there to stay. They've been there since I was a kid, and nothing I can do about it. So obviously, if you have deep lines like that, you know, things are going to settle in them. But really, I don't notice this foundation to settle terribly into them. Next up is her retoucher pen. Now she has the Mini Miracle Eye Wand and the retoucher, and I had just read better reviews on the retoucher pen. A lot of people had said it was like a touche éclat, YSL touche éclat with a little bit more coverage, and I would definitely agree with that. This again is more of a light medium coverage concealer slash brightener, and I say that because I do feel like this leans a little bit more towards a brightener product than an actual concealer, but I like it. I, again, think that this is a forgiving product. It does not settle into your creases, and it just lays on the skin really nicely. And I think that is because there's not a whole lot of thickness or pigment to it. I would say as far as the coverage goes, if you have, you know, a little bit of darkness underneath your eyes that you want to correct, this would probably do the trick. But if you are severe discoloration under your eyes, or you just need like a heavy Tarte Shape Tape concealer on a daily basis, this is not going to be for you. But I personally, I like it. These are the types of products that I like to use on a daily basis. Wow, that was really hard to get out. I like products that are forgiving. I like products that offer that nice light medium coverage where you've got makeup on, but you don't look like you're too overdone. I think those are great products for my personal preference on a daily wear basis. So this is something that I was actually pleased with. It didn't blow me out of the water. I don't think it's the best concealer I've ever tried, but I do think it is lovely, it's nice, and it is forgiving, which I can't complain about. Next up is her Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and this I picked up while we were in New York at Bloomingdale's. It's something that I've always wanted to try. I've seen several people rave about it, and I just have to be honest. I talked about this in my Just Okay Products video, and I still feel that way. I just feel like it's an okay product. This is a very expensive powder. After tax, you're almost paying $50 for this powder, and I just really expect my skin to do what the name says. I want it to look airbrush and have a flawless finish, and I just think it's okay. It doesn't look extra powdery on my face, but it just doesn't look perfected like I would expect something of this price and something of this name to do, if that makes sense. That's why I think it's just okay. I know several people really enjoy it. For me, even with the Wonder Glow foundation, it just did not make that 100% cut for me. So I did not order any of her blushes or the Film Star Glow and Bronze palette, basically for the sake of me not ending up like Michael Scott and walking out in public and saying, "I declare bankruptcy." That would have been probably an added $200 on top of what I already ordered. So I skipped on that, and I just moved on to a product that I feel like not a lot of people talk about in her line, but I have always been intrigued to try, and it is her classic eye powder pencil. So this is basically a pencil eyeliner, but it is a compacted powder formula. So it's not going to be like your traditional kohl eyeliner where those tend to be a little bit more on the gel cream side. This is an actual powder in pencil form, and I just have to say that I think this is a genius product. It exceeded all of my expectations. This is the type of product that a person who is just not the best with eyeliner would love. It would make you love applying eyeliner again. It is so easy to apply. It smudges into almost a shadow effect, which is what I've done to my eyes today. I'm not wearing any eyeshadow. I just have the powder pencil on, and I've smudged it out. And so it's kind of like a two-in-one product. You can wear it as eyeliner, smudge it out, and you almost get that nice shadowy effect to like an eyeshadow would give. So I love this. I was very pleased with this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and order the other color in this. By the way, I got the color Audrey, which is like the darker matte coffee brown color, and I think it's wonderful. I think more brands need to do eyeliners like this because there's no tugging. It goes on silky smooth, and it's just so easy. You cannot mess up with this eyeliner. Now, one thing I will say is it is not waterproof and it is not very long lasting. Now, I do have pretty oily eyelids, so I think my eyelids break down this product quicker than what someone with a normal eyelid would have, but by the end of the day, I will say it does fade on me at least. I wish it was a little bit more long wearing, but it looks nice for the majority of the day. It's not like it comes off immediately, but after, you know, you've done your workout and you went grocery shopping and you maybe have been out in the rain, you'll probably notice it to fade a little bit. Getting down to the final products, I could not place this order without adding the Lip Cheat and Pillow Talk to my cart. I know everybody raves about this, and I can definitely see why. This is, again, a very forgiving product. It does, I feel like, mimic most lip colors. So you can, you know, outline your lips a little bit heavier than what you could with like, say, a MAC lip liner that might not be. I feel like MAC doesn't always do the best colors and lip liners for natural colors. This shade right here is a very natural pink. It looks almost just like my natural lip color, and so for that reason you can, you know, overline your lips a little bit without looking too bougie, without looking like, you know, you just had what is that called, Juvederm? Is that what people get in their lips, Juvederm? I don't know. You can overline without looking too crazy with this product. I will say formula is super creamy on this, really nice, long lasting. I have nothing bad to say about it. I can see why people like this. The color is a little pink for my preference. You guys know I'm not all about that pink life, even though for my final product, I ordered a pink lipstick. So when I was in New York, I swatched this and I really liked the way it looked on my hand. When I swatched this lipstick on my hand, it looks like a pale peachy color. On my lips, it translates pink, and it is her KISSING lipstick in the shade Penelope Pink. And I honestly have nothing bad to say about the formula on this. I think it is, again, pretty long lasting. It's comfortable. It has a nice scent. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this lipstick formula at all, except for on me, I don't know why when I swatch it, it looks peachy, but on my lips, it comes off pink. So nothing bad to say about her lipstick whatsoever. I really like that. I probably will eventually end up trying more of her lip products because I was pleased with them. All right, so how was my run-in with Charlotte Tilbury for the second time? I would definitely say a total 180 from the first time I ordered from her. Well, the first time I ordered from her, I ordered a skincare set. I ordered her Eyes to Mesmerize eye creams and also her Magic foundation. And I ended up returning almost all of that because it was just so underwhelming and also very expensive. So this time around, I'm going to keep everything. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna send back. I particularly, okay, forget that word. I really enjoyed the Light Wonder foundation. I think that was probably my favorite product out of this second time around, or the second purchase with her. Also really enjoyed the lip products. Can't say anything bad about them. And I think those were probably my standout products of this order. Again, retoucher, really nice, forgiving under eye product. I do think it's a little on the pricey side for the coverage that you get. But again, it looks nice. So yeah, I think I will continue to, you know, purchase here and there from Charlotte, give some of her stuff a try that I haven't tried out yet. I already have a few things waiting in my cart. Cough, cough. Film Star Bronze and Glow. If there's one thing that people always recommend to me, it's Film Star Bronze and Glow. So yes, that will probably be my next purchase. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really do videos like this a lot, but I thought it would be fun and interesting and different. Let me know down below what your favorite Charlotte Tilbury products are. Also, if you've had, you know, kind of a rocky experience with some of her stuff, I always like to read and just know that, hey, it's not just me out there that is feeling a little bit of the disappointment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.